This last video is going to be how to take care of taillights or headlights. Now there's kind of an art and a little bit of a technique to it. It's not as easy as you might think, but we've managed to use our fiberglass restorer and sandpaper. A lot of times the fiberglass restorer by itself will work, and I'm going to show you how to do that after I show you the sanding technique. What you want to do is get a sanding block. This is a foam on the bottom and a hard top. And what I do is I just wrap the sandpaper around it. This is a 2000 grit. If I was doing this headlight in the real world, I've already done some, so I've already gone to 2000. But sometimes you have to start off with an 800 grit or a 1500 and then go to the 2000. So what I'm going to do is simply spray water onto this. I've already taped it off just to save time. And now I'm going to take this little sanding block and I'm simply going to, and you can see this little white solution coming off of here. That's cleaning it and smoothing it. And that's the 2000 grit that I'm using right now. You want to keep it lubricated. So again, we're going to put a little bit more water on there. And we're going to hit it again. And you can see I'm using this up and down position. I'm not really going in circles or anything like that. At the top, I'm just getting it into the corners a little bit more. And I'm mixing that in, and I can feel that getting slicker and slicker as we go. And that's pretty good where it is. Now what I'm going to do is simply take and wipe that clean. I want to get all that stuff off. And you can see it kind of flattened out the finish now. It kind of looks worse than when we started. But now what I'm going to do is take my fiberglass restorer, and now I'm going to take a drill with a hex logic pad mounted right on there. And I'm going to do the same process I did on the buffing on the trailer. And what we're going to do is simply take a little bit of water again, mist our pad, and we're going to get started. Dab it. We don't want it shooting all over the place. And now we're going to get on slow speed, and I'm just going to kind of start that up. And you can see the position, same process as when you're buffing. So I'm mixing this in quickly. Now I'm going to go to a higher setting, and I'm going to go left to right. And there we go. And I'll be back in a second to show you the finished result. We've completed doing our taillight, and you can see this is absolutely brilliant. It looks brand new. It feels nice and smooth, and this was in pretty good condition when we started. Now what we're going to do is just pull our tape off. Now you always want to put your tape on there, because if you should hit it with your buffer, you could end up messing up somebody's paint, so you want to be careful. So I've removed that. Now what I'm going to do is simply wipe all the residue off. You'd use your waterless, obviously, to clean all that up, but this truck is so perfect I didn't have to do that. And that's your finished product. Now folks, don't be afraid to step right up to the fiberglass restorer instead of doing the sanding. Try that first. A lot of times when I'm out detailing, that's going to work fine. But if that lens is in poor condition, you might have to go down to an 800 grit and then to a 1500, 2000, and then move on to the fiberglass restorer. But always use your fiberglass restorer for your final finish. It's absolutely amazing what it's capable of doing. Thanks folks, appreciate it very much. If you need any help at all, call me 1-800-858-6876 anytime. Thank you.